Hi there, Aries. Welcome. Thanks so much for joining me. This is Yetta Pearl, and this is your reading for 2022, the year ahead. And so we're going to do it quarterly. So the first cards I'm getting out that are coming forward are for January, February, and March. And so there, it's kind of a collective. Normally I pull 3 cards. 4 have popped out, so we're going to go with 4. Okay, and so, oh, it looks lovely. It looks lovely. So for January, February, March, what your angels want you to keep in mind is to let yourself be more lighthearted. Some of you, we're heading out of this 2021 year, which, is a general consensus people were unhappy with. Your angels want you to, first of all, remember to keep in mind all the good stuff that happened in 2021 and carry that playfulness forward into 2022. Let your whole attitude, your whole being be more lighthearted than you have been recently. This creates your future. All of us together, the more people who can just feel good and go play and have lots of laughter and lots of fun and all that stuff, the more people who do this, then the more the collective consciousness is that. And that creates more of it. And that's what we want. We want to be playful. We want to be lighthearted. We want to be joyous. We want to, stay out of the doldrums, right? Just let yourself feel good. Try to stay out of the deep, dark negativity, garbage crap stuff. It doesn't serve anybody to go there. Okay? All right. So that's what they want for those full 3 months, right? Do some meditation. So it's a great time to learn how to do some meditation. If you already do, that is great. And they want you to keep up your practice. So I am hearing daily practice. That's, the most forward motion is how they're putting it, right? This doesn't have to mean the sitting in the lotus pose with your hands in a certain position, or it doesn't have to mean anything rigid, I guess, is kind of the thing. Some people prefer that, and that is perfect. Some people don't really know how to do that. No problem, right? Meditation simply means putting your focus on something that feels good for a length of time. It could be 1 minute. Let your focus be on something that feels good for 1 minute or longer. You can go however long you want, whatever it takes, whatever you need to help you feel playful is what they're saying. That's, the meditation serves the purpose of providing clarity to you for what you want, what your goals are, what you want to create, all that stuff. Helps you be centered, helps you be grounded, helps you know who you are and what you're doing, what are you here for, all those things, right? So let the meditation work for you. If you truly kind of are going, I don't even know what you're talking about, like, how do I meditate? Look it up. Like, there's lots of professionals, experts. I'm not one of them. I do meditate, but I would not call myself someone who could really coach anybody on how to do that. But there are lots of people who are. Look on YouTube, look online, like whatever it takes. There are many, so look at a whole bunch first and see how they resonate with you. Sometimes the voice just kind of like, it's not for you, but for somebody else, that's perfect, right? Or sometimes they will recommend a mantra, which works for you, or maybe it doesn't. And so there will be a different way of doing things, right? So just go find the information. There's lots of it out there. They want you to really be in the habit, though, of doing this type of self-care for January, February, March, of 2022. If you're not already. If you are already, then keep doing it. It's going to be really important. Okay. All right. You have lots of friendships. You do. And so some of you, you're sitting there going, I don't feel like I have lots of friends. You have valuable friends. And there is going to be the opportunity in the beginning of 2022 to make new connections, new friends. At first, you might think that the interests you have in common are like not enough or something like that. You'll think that it's a superficial reason, but it's not. It's going to develop into something much deeper than you were ever expecting. And so just be open. That's really what they're saying. Be open to any and all new friends. Now, we all have friends who are, those nearest and dearest to us, those that resonate the most with us. Then we have ones that are a little further away, and those who are fringes. And then we have the acquaintances, right? And you're going to be meeting new people, and you will find people in probably all those categories. And so make sure that you're not treating the fringe people as the nearest and dearest. It won't work. And you may end up, hurt and things like that. So you want to take it a bit slow and kind of learn gradually over time where those people fit. Still be open. There are lots of friendships available to you. And so the more friends you have, the more rich your life is. They just want you to know all of, to be aware of all that, to not close yourself off for unworthy reasons. That's what they're saying. Okay. All right. And we have lots of blessings for the whole January, February, March of 2022. You have amazing blessings, and your angels really want you to be aware of those. There's more, like this whole time is kind of geared towards noticing what's fun and what's joyful and what is good about your world and your life and all your friends. And it's all this abundance and the blessings and everything that is in your life that's yours, that's beautiful, that's amazing. Keep your eye on that stuff, because that's what life is made of. And really let yourself be uplifted by all that. That's a huge, amazing, beautiful message for you for January, February, March of 2022. Okay, now April, May, and June. We have one of the fairy decks has come forward for April, May, and June for Aries for 2022. There's one. And let's keep going, see what else they want you to know. What else they want you to keep in mind. Oh, okay, this way. Okay, and one more card that we need out. Let's see. No, that's not it. It looked like it for a minute, but it was not the right one. Okay, one more. Angels. They're choosing just the right one. Just for you guys. There it is. All right. So, flower power. Spend time with flowers and flower essences to increase your personal healing power. So April is a time of planting gardens and flowers and things like that. April and May tend to be that. And then June, they start to really flower and blossom and be vibrant and beautiful. So definitely spring is a time to be aware of this and to really spend time, like go outside, make a flower garden if you've never done that before, and nurture something green and growing. The benefit just from being out there is so amazing, and it feels so fresh. Like they're giving me this absolute spring feeling, right? And which is suitable, of course, being this is April, May, June of 2022. And so they just want you to get out there and nurture that, treasure that, enjoy that. Get out there and have the green growing things and the flowers and all that stuff. It's just like, you just can't overstate the healing power of that. Okay, all right. Children. So, this flower power card and the children card, they feel energetically almost the same. It's the young, growing, learning, blossoming, all that stuff. It feels the same. So the children in your life, they're sponges. I know you've heard that before. It's a common saying, but they truly are. Like you want to be a little cautious, a little careful how you speak around the kids. Because when you say things like, I don't know, like there's something is scarce, like money doesn't grow on trees, right? When you say things like that, or, just that attitude, even if you're not using those exact words, right? When your belief systems limit them, that's a hard thing. Now, nobody's perfect. Don't be getting all obsessed with, oh my God, I can't say that. Well, what can I say then? No, relax about it. Be yourself, but be aware of imposing your own limiting beliefs upon the children around you, because they don't need those limiting beliefs. They don't have them yet, and so please don't create them in those. Just let the kids play. Let them be childish. They are children. Let them be children. This is also for you to keep in mind your inner child. Go play. Go play. So this is, the same message that you had for January, February, March. Playfulness. Let yourself be that child again and let yourself play. There's no need to be just sober and serious and everything all the time. You can have a lot of fun and a lot of joy. Be like the children where you're just lighthearted. Ignore the responsibilities, to an extent. Keep safety obviously in mind all the time. But let yourself just be carefree as much as you possibly can. Okay, say yes as often as you can to the children as well as to yourself. Yeah, that will feel so great. And get in the habit of doing that. You've got 3 months to get in the habit of that. Actually, you've got 6 months from like the whole first half of the year. Just be playful. Say yes as often as you can. Be lighthearted. Okay, all right. And it'll be time to let go of some whatever's holding you back. It does feel kind of like this being serious all the time. It's time to just let go of that. It doesn't deserve as much attention as you've been giving it. It doesn't deserve as much attention as you've been giving it. So relax. Relax. The world is not going to hell in a handbasket. The world is thriving just fine. And so can you. I love that message. I really love that message for you, Aries. Okay, so now we have July, August, and September. And we have the Archangel Gabriel cards. So Gabriel is all about communication. And so let's see what the inner message is, the more detailed message. Okay, for what did I just say? July, August, and September. Okay, hang on. So 3 cards have flipped over. They're telling me all 3 are part of that. Okay, and here we have again, children. So it's in part of your tasks, I guess, your purpose for the year, to assist the children around you as well as your own inner child, helping them grow and defending them against injustices. They're saying it's not quite going to look like that, but it's like being the shield between them and something that's happening around them. That'll be part of your job. You've been working into this already, and so it won't be a sudden, unexpected thing. It's something that you've been already doing, is how that feels. And so just continue doing that. Protect the children, let them be who they are, let them grow, let them thrive, with you as their shield, you being their umbrella, right? And in turn, this helps yourself as well as the other adults around you. It feels like very much of like a ripple effect, right? That the good you do with the kids at protecting them and at allowing them to just be kids is going to ripple upwards, amongst all the people. It feels amazing. Feels amazing. It the outcome of that feels amazing. For you in the moment, it feels a little stressful. It feels a bit like stepping out of your comfort zone. But how else do you grow other than stepping out of your comfort zone, right? Be the adult. Be the adult. You're not trying to be anybody's friend. Not in this case. You are looking after the kids. That's the important part. Okay, all right. Be aware of perfectionism. This feels almost like not quite a compromise, but at the same time, when you're negotiating with somebody, don't expect every single item on your list to come to you. There's some negotiation, some back and forth, some give and take, right? It's cycles, it's balance, all that stuff. It will not be absolutely perfect for you, whatever this deal is that you're working on. Be aware of like the tendency in you will be to want everything that you want. And it's not going to happen that way. It'll happen better than that. But at first you won't know that. So keep in mind that everything just is going to be happening fairly quickly. Like it's going to proceed. It's not going to drag its feet, whatever this is. But it's not going to be absolute perfection for you, nor should you strive for that. Like, be aware of what you want, what you're asking for, but understand that you won't get every single thing. And that'll be just fine. Okay, all right. Yeah, resist the temptation to be perfect. As my friend says, better done than perfect. Right? Okay. And so, you probably will benefit greatly by consulting with an agent or a manager, somebody who's an expert in their field, that you are not the expert in that field. And so this might actually go along with this. I can't quite tell. For some of you, it feels like for some of you it will. For some of you it won't. It'll be a separate thing. Either way, consult with the person who is the expert in their field, who can assist you on your way. And it may be that you have expertise that they need, so you can do a trade. It may mean that that you will engage their services and hire them, or something along those lines. Don't hesitate to do that, because that just drags you down. It just makes everything go slower when you try and do everything yourself, right? There's people who know how to do that. Get them to do it for you. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, that's how you grow best, is to surround yourself with experts. How did I hear that put one time? Everybody around you should be smarter than you. Right? That's who you want to surround yourself with, is the people who are smarter than you, so that you have all that advice. You don't have to train in it or know it or whatever, but it's there, it's surrounding you, it's right there for you. Okay, all right. So that is really good advice for your July, August, September of 2022. All right, and now we have the unicorn cards for October, November, December. And so let's see, what are they going to tell us for the ending of our year? No, that's not it. Okay, we'll keep going. No, still not. All right, sometimes they're just, particular, and they want to make sure that they get the exact right message for you. So, as always, this is all of your guardian angels who have come together at my request as a group. And they're giving the best messages they can for all of you as a group. So any parts of this that you're thinking, nah, I don't know, that doesn't fit. To begin with, you're not there yet. This is, excuse me, this is the year to come, right? And so any part of this that doesn't feel good to you, that you think doesn't resonate, you don't want that, now's your time to change up your energy. This is all based upon how the energy is so far, and if that continues, then this is what will happen. As always, it's changeable by you, right? So if there's some part of this that you don't like, you can do different things now to change this outcome for you. Okay, so let's see what October, November, December show us. They want you to practice. Practice, practice. So that's kind of the same, the meditation they talked about earlier, practicing that daily, the playfulness, the looking, you being like a child, being carefree, looking after the children, all that stuff. Practice that every day. Make it so that it's it's an automatic thing. Talking to your angels is definitely something that needs to be done regularly and often, like several times a day or more, and the more you practice it, the more of a habit it becomes. And then the easier it becomes, the easier it is to receive the messages, to understand what they're saying. And that is true for every single thing that you're trying to accomplish. The more you practice it, the better you get at it. So something you want to be good at, practice. Practice, practice, practice. Drink lots of water. It feels like toward the end of the year, there's going to be like a lot going on, and it'll just be busy, and it's like you're going to forget. You'll just forget to look after yourself. Like, this is kind of a broad spectrum thing here. It's not only just drinking water, it's eating the right food and getting the exercise and expressing the gratitude and, all those things that keep your health in general in top shape, right? And so not neglecting also your mental health. And water does that. If you're dehydrated, your brain cannot work properly, and neither can your thoughts, and then you will tend to take a nosedive. So make sure you're getting all the water, all the hydration. Okay, all right. And it'll be time to start something new. Get busy. And you'll be, they're saying it'll come to you, and you will be eager and ready for trying something new. It'll be fun, and you will enjoy it. So, it sounds like a great ending to the year, October, November, December, where you're going to drink a lot of water. You're going to practice things every day or more often, and you're going to try new things. So it feels very much like you will recognize at that moment that you've gotten into a bit of a rut, and then suddenly, and yet you can't get out of it yet, is how it kind of feels. You have to finish it. You have to have some perseverance and get it done, and it becomes a cycle. Now that one will be ending, and this will be new and fresh and beginning. Okay. All right. Well, that's a lot of message for the whole year. Okay, so I'm going to do, just kind of making this part up as I go along. I'm going to do a general overview of the whole year and the whole energy of the year using the daily guidance cards. Okay, and here we go. You can't make this up. Play. Your whole year, this is what they want you to keep in mind, is to be more playful, to be more lighthearted, to laugh and sing and dance and let yourself just be carefree. The, as they said earlier in the reading, the world is fine. The world is fine. And the more of us who are lighthearted and playful, the better the world will be. Okay? Okay. What a beautiful message. Aries, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you very much. And I love you. And have a great 2022.